In the constant search for happiness and inner peace, Stoic philosophy offers us a pearl of timeless wisdom, ataraxia, or the state of serenity and tranquility of mind. But what does it really mean to live in ataraxia, and how can we achieve it in our hectic modern world? Join us on this journey into the heart of Stoic philosophy and discover how to apply this ancient principle to improve your life today. Ataraxia, a notion that has captured the imagination of thinkers since ancient Greece, figures prominently in the Stoic worldview, emerging as a true bastion in their pursuit of happiness and well-being. This term, which has transcended centuries of philosophical interpretation, encapsulates an aspiration not only toward peace of mind, but also toward a way of life rooted in emotional balance and wisdom. For the Stoics, ataraxia represented much more than an abstract ideal. It was the cornerstone of a life well lived, a state in which the human soul achieves lasting peace by being in harmony with the world around it. Contrary to the popular conception that could reduce ataraxia to the mere absence of disturbance or emotional indifference, its essence is deeply dynamic and participatory. The Stoics understood that experiencing emotions is an inseparable part of the human condition, but they argued that the true mastery of life lies in how we respond to those emotions. Ataraxia, then, manifests itself not as a state of insensitivity to pain, loss, or desire, but as the refined ability to face such experiences without being dominated by them. It is the practice of maintaining inner serenity despite external storms, a quality that allows the individual to remain centered, focused, and truly free, no matter the circumstances. This concept underscores the importance of cultivating inner strength that allows us to navigate life's complexities and challenges with grace and composure. At the heart of Stoic ataraxia lies the recognition that, although we cannot control external events, we have the power to control our perception and reaction to them. True tranquility arises, therefore, not from an attempt to avoid pain or suffering, but from a deep understanding of the transitory nature of experiences and of the human being's innate ability to adapt and find meaning in the midst of chaos. Adversity. By cultivating ataraxia, the Stoics invite us to explore a path of personal development and emotional maturity, where inner peace is achieved through an active commitment to virtuous living. This approach to existence promotes authentic freedom, freeing us from the chains of excessive desire and irrational fear, and guides us toward realizing our highest potential as rational and social beings. Ultimately, ataraxia is not simply a refuge from life's difficulties, but a way to fully embrace the human experience, enriching our existence with depth, purpose, and serenity. The Stoics and ataraxia. For the Stoic philosophers, the conquest of ataraxia represented the highest pillar of wisdom and personal freedom. Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius not only saw ataraxia as an ideal state of inner peace, but also as the foundation of a truly free life. This Stoic freedom is distinguished by its inward focus, arguing that while external circumstances may be unpredictable and often beyond our control, our ability to respond to them lies entirely within us. In this sense, ataraxia is not simply about avoiding or suppressing emotions, but rather cultivating a deeper and more conscious relationship with them, allowing us to fully experience life without being carried away by the currents of excessive desires and fickle passions. Epictetus, for example, emphasized the importance of distinguishing between what is and is not within our control, advising us to focus our energy and attention on our own behavior, judgments, and attitudes. Seneca, on the other hand, offered reflections on the temporality of life and the importance of living in accordance with nature, which included accepting the cycles of fortune and the inevitability of death as integral parts of existence. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, in his Meditations, records his personal efforts to apply these Stoic principles in everyday life, facing both personal and political challenges with serenity and Stoic perspective. Stoic ataraxia offers a deeply empowering vision of human freedom. In a world where so many factors are beyond our control, Stoic teaching highlights the freedom found in our ability to choose how we respond, how we interpret our circumstances, and how we move through the world. It is in this inner space of choice and response where true freedom lies, and, with it, the possibility of a life marked by mental tranquility and serenity. The path to ataraxia. According to Stoic philosophy, It is an introspective and transformative process that requires dedication and conscious effort. This journey towards serenity and inner peace is based on the continuous development of self-knowledge, allowing us to understand our emotions, thoughts, and actions at a deeper level. Daily reflection on our experiences and decisions is essential, as it helps us discern our strengths and weaknesses and identify the areas of our life in which we can grow and improve. Stoic discipline is not limited solely to mastery over impulses and desires, but also encompasses the calm acceptance of the realities of life that are beyond our control. Recognizing the difference between what we can change and what we must accept is crucial to living in harmony with the natural course of the world. This acceptance does not imply passivity or resignation, but rather a deep understanding of our ability to influence our environment and the importance of focusing our energies on productive and meaningful actions. A commitment to virtue, the cornerstone of Stoic ethics, requires us to act with integrity, honesty, and justice in all our interactions. Virtue, from this perspective, is not only manifested in great acts of courage or sacrifice, but also in everyday decisions and how we choose to treat others, even in difficult situations or when no one is watching. Living virtuously also means living with purpose, consciously choosing paths that reflect our deepest values and contribute to the common good. Furthermore, the cultivation of ataraxia involves the practice of mental exercises designed to strengthen our emotional resilience, such as premeditated visualization of adversities, premeditatio malorum, which mentally prepares us to face future challenges without losing our composure. These practices not only equip us to better handle life's vicissitudes, but also foster a deep appreciation for the present moment and the simple joys that life offers. In summary, the path to ataraxia is a dynamic process of personal growth and spiritual maturation, requiring a constant commitment to self-improvement, ethical reflection, and acceptance of the immutable laws of the universe. Through this journey, Stoics seek to achieve not only undisturbed tranquility, but also a deep connection with human nature and the world in which we live. Practical examples. 1. Morning meditations. Start the day with a few minutes of reflection on Stoic principles. Consider what is within your control and what is not, and prepare yourself mentally to calmly accept the external events of the day. 2. Stoic journal. Keep a journal where every night you reflect on your day. Evaluate your actions and reactions from a Stoic perspective. Did you act with virtue? How could you improve? This exercise promotes self-knowledge and personal growth. 3. Pre-visualization. Stoics practice premeditatio malorum, which consists of visualizing possible setbacks or difficulties and mentally preparing to face them. Take a moment each morning to anticipate challenges and how you would apply Stoic serenity in the face of them. 4. Daily Stoic reading. Include reading Stoic texts in your routine, even if it is a short quote or passage. The writings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus are rich sources of wisdom applicable to everyday life. 5. Detachment exercises. Practice Stoic detachment by temporarily giving up certain pleasures or comforts. This can help you value what you have and strengthen your resilience in the face of loss or change. 6. Reflection on nature. Spend time contemplating or being in nature, recognizing your place in the universe. This practice encourages humility and acceptance of the natural laws of existence. 7. Immediate response to disturbance. When faced with negative or disturbing emotions, pause and reflect. Is this situation within my control? If not, focus on how you can handle your response constructively. 8. Gratitude practice. End your day by listing 3 things you are grateful for. Gratitude is a key component to cultivating ataraxia, as it focuses you on the positive in your life. By incorporating these exercises into your routine, you can make significant progress towards ataraxia, enjoying a calmer and more focused life. Constant practice and reflection are essential on this Stoic path to serenity. Ataraxia in modern life. In the complexity of modern life, where the constant bombardment of information, the fast pace of everyday life, and social and professional pressures can overwhelm us, ataraxia offers a refuge of calm and mental clarity. Constant digital connection and expectations of immediacy have created an environment in which silence and pause seem more like exceptions than norms, making the state of mental tranquility proposed by Stoicism seem more like a distant desire than an attainable reality. However, precisely in this context of turmoil and sensory overload, Stoic practices acquire inestimable relevance and value, serving as fundamental tools for navigating the tumultuous waters of contemporary life. Conclusions and final reflections. Ataraxia, as conceived within Stoic philosophy, transcends the mere absence of disturbance to stand as a proactive approach to life deeply committed to self-development. Far from promoting emotional withdrawal or indifference to the vicissitudes of existence, Ataraxia invites us to face life with an equanimity that springs from a clear and serene understanding of our own nature and that of the world around us. This state of mental tranquility is not an end in itself, but rather the natural result of living virtuously, in full conformity with reason and Stoic ethics. By adopting Stoic principles, we equip ourselves with powerful tools to navigate the complexities of modern life. The practice of constant reflection on our thoughts, emotions, and actions allows us to cultivate greater self-awareness and, therefore, more effective control over our internal reactions. This process of introspection and continuous self-improvement is essential to developing the emotional resilience that characterizes Ataraxia. Instead of being swept away by the changing currents of our circumstances, we learn to stand firm, centered in our true selves, and true to our deepest values. True Stoic serenity manifests itself in the ability to remain calm and clear, even in the face of the most intimidating challenges. This inner calm frees us from the chains of fear, excessive desire, and insecurity, allowing us to act with integrity and purpose. Beyond offering a temporary refuge from stress and turmoil, Stoic Ataraxia propels us to a fuller, more meaningful existence, where every moment is lived fully and every decision is made with deliberation. In conclusion, Stoic Ataraxia offers us a vision of life that values inner peace not as an escape from the world, but as a way of facing it with courage, dignity, and wisdom. By embracing and practicing Stoic principles, we can transform our relationship with ourselves and the world, finding not only peace and serenity, but also an inexhaustible source of strength and resilience in the face of the challenges that we will inevitably encounter on our path. I invite you to reflect, what is most important to you? How are those values reflected in your daily actions? Do you remember a recent time when you reacted impulsively? How could you handle a similar situation in a more calm and controlled manner in the future? Can you be honest even when it's difficult, or act generously without expecting anything in return? Remember that the path to Ataraxia is a continuous process and that each step forward is an achievement. You should celebrate your small victories in the exercise of self-control and the pursuit of virtue, rather than discourage yourself from falling short of perfection. I would appreciate it if you would share your experiences and challenges in trying to live by these principles and leave them in the comments, where we can learn and support each other. If this journey toward peace of mind inspired by Stoic wisdom has resonated with you, we invite you to delve deeper into these principles. Stoic philosophy, with its practical and accessible approach, offers valuable tools to face everyday challenges with grace and strength. We encourage you to explore more about how to apply these teachings in your life, whether by reading the works of the great Stoics, participating in communities of philosophical discussion, or simply devoting a few moments each day to personal reflection. And remember, the path to Ataraxia is a personal and unique journey for each of us. It is not about reaching a state of immutable perfection, but about moving, step by step, towards greater inner peace and understanding of ourselves and the world around us. If you want to continue exploring the richness of Stoic philosophy and other life-enriching topics, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Here you will find a community of curious minds and open hearts. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, where we will continue to share knowledge, tools, and reflections to accompany you on your path of personal growth.